Number 10. Ford RS200 Evolution. Top speed, 169 miles per hour. The RS200 Evolution is a rare and powerful sports car produced by Ford Motorsport in 1986 as an evolution of the original RS200. The RS200 was designed to compete in the Group B Rally Championship, which required at least 200 road-legal cars to be built for homologation purposes. The RS200 Evolution was a limited edition of 24 vehicles with a larger engine, more power, and improved performance than the standard RS200. It had a mid-mounted, turbocharged 2.1-liter Cosworth inline-4 engine that produced 600 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. It was one of the fastest accelerating cars in the world at the time of its production. It could sprint from 0 to 60 in just 3.07 seconds. Number 9. Ford Mustang SVT Cobra R. Top speed, 175 miles per hour. The Mustang SVT Cobra R is a high-performance version of the Ford Mustang that was built by Ford's Special Vehicle Team in limited numbers in 1993, 1995, and 2000. The 2001 SVT Cobra R was the third and final model, featuring a 5.4-liter V8 engine that delivered 385 horses and 385 pound-feet of torque. With a 6-speed manual transmission, it can sprint to 60 miles per hour in just 4.4 seconds and complete a quarter mile in 12.9 seconds. Only 300 units were made, all in Performance Red, each with a unique VIN and a sticker price of $54,995. Number 8. Ford Mustang Shelby GT500. Top speed, 180 miles per hour. Unveiled in 2019, the Mustang Shelby GT500 is a beast, with a 760 horsepower supercharged V8 engine that can go from 0 to 60 in just 3.5 seconds and run a quarter mile in 11 seconds. It's the most powerful and quickest factory Mustang ever, with a base price of $73,995. Number 7. Ford Falcon FPV GTF. Top speed, 186 miles per hour. The 2015 Ford Falcon FPV GTF is the final chapter in the long and illustrious history of the Falcon GT, a performance icon that dates back to 1967. The GTF was created to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Ford Mustang, which shared its 351 cubic-inch V8 engine with the original Falcon GT. It has a supercharged 5.0-liter V8 that produces 471 ponies and 420 pound-feet of torque. But in overboost mode, it's about 542 horsepower and 479 pound-feet. It can sprint from 0 to 62 in 4.7 seconds. The GTF was limited to only 550 units, with 500 for Australia and 50 for New Zealand. It was the last Falcon-based GT sedan and the last FPV model ever, as Ford Australia ceased its local production in 2016. Number 6. Ford Shelby GR1 Concept. Top speed, 200 miles per hour. The GR1 was unveiled at the 2004 Pebble Beach Concours d'Elegance as a clay model and then as a fully functional concept at the 2005 North American International Auto Show. It was a tribute to the legendary Shelby Daytona, a racing car that dominated the tracks in the 1960s. It was powered by a 6.4-liter V10 with 605 horsepower and 501 pound-feet of torque. It could sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.9 seconds and reach a top speed of around 200 miles per hour. Number 5. Ford GT. Top speed, 205 miles per hour. The 2005 Ford GT was inspired by the legendary Ford GT40, a 4-time winner of the 24 Hours of Le Mans in the 1960s. It was designed to celebrate Ford's centennial year and to showcase its heritage and performance. It had a 5.4-liter supercharged V8 engine that produced 550 horsepower. It could accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.3 seconds and run a quarter mile in 11.2 seconds. The production of the first-generation Ford GT started in June 2004 and ended in September 2006, with a total of 4,038 units built. Number 4. Ford Shelby Cobra Concept. Top speed, 207 miles per hour. The Shelby Cobra concept was a modern reinterpretation of the classic AC Cobra that Carroll Shelby and Ford created in the 1960s. It was a small minimalist roadster with a massive 6.4-liter V10 that produced 605 horsepower. Ford claimed the car was capable of 207 miles per hour. However, the prototype is only limited to 100 miles per hour for safety reasons. It was unveiled at the 2004 North American International Auto Show in Detroit, Michigan, where it attracted huge crowds of people who wanted to see the reunion of Shelby and Ford. Number 3. Ford Shelby GT500 Super Snake. Top speed 216 miles per hour. The 2013 Shelby GT500 Super Snake was a tribute to Carroll Shelby, who passed away in May 2012. The Super Snake name dates back to 1967, when Shelby American built a one-off GT500 prototype with a 427 cubic inch engine from the Ford GT40 race car. The car was dubbed the Super Snake and was capable of over 170 miles per hour. The 2013 Super Snake has a 5.8-liter V8 engine that can produce up to 850 horsepower with a 3.6-liter Kenny Bell supercharger. It can accelerate from 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds and run a quarter mile in just 10.7 seconds. Only 500 units of this car were built in 2013. Number 2. Ford GT. Top speed, 216 miles per hour. The 2017 Ford GT was designed to celebrate Ford's centenary and to showcase its technological prowess. The car was also developed to compete in the prestigious Le Mans race again, 50 years after its historic victory in 1966. It has a twin-turbocharged 3.5-liter EcoBoost V6 that produces more than 600 ponies and is paired with a 7-speed dual-clutch gearbox. The car can also accelerate from 0 to 60 in just 2.9 seconds and complete the quarter mile in 10.6 seconds. Number 1. Ford GT90 Concept. Top speed 253 miles per hour. The GT90 had a powerful engine that was based on the Ford modular engine family, but with 4 more cylinders added to make a 90-degree V12. The engine had 4 turbochargers and produced an estimated 720 ponies and 660 pound-feet of torque. It could sprint from 0 to 60 in just 3.1 seconds, 0 to 100 miles per hour in 6.2 seconds, and had a top speed of 253 miles per hour.